neurotoxin patient with some shiny lips. Those lips, he loves the lip gloss.
Love them. Can't get enough.
Can't get enough.
I need more.
More. Okay, so while we're numbing for lips, we're just gonna kind of do a quick assessment here. So, how long have you been doing Tox for?
Since I was 18.
And you're
27.
27.
Yeah.
And so this is honestly, because don't you feel like in between treatment your skin is like way smoother?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I feel like even when I met you, this one, and I can barely see it, but like that one static line was, I mean, you can't really even see it anymore.
That's why I started it. Mm-hmm. Because of that line. Which
is like, and how long have you done it? Just like once a year?
Yeah, pretty standard once a year.
Really? I mean, that's not bad. Yeah, no, that's really it. So the big thing that I look at with men, it's usually the horizontal line. Women come in because of the 11s, but they'll wait longer. Men, I'm not sure what it is. Maybe, I don't know why men get more of the horizontal lines, but they do. Maybe women, we're just pissed all the time, so we're frowning. But men are like raising their eyebrows up. But this one line is pretty common for people in their young 20s even to have. And so first I'm looking at that line, but secondly I'm looking to see how thick the corrugator muscles are. So you don't really want to feel much of an elevation when you're coming down the forehead. And I can feel here, but it's not enough that I can see it looking straight on. Do you ever feel like you look heavy through here?
Yes, I do.
So that's interesting because I can definitely feel it, but I can't see it. But we also have really beautiful light right here that's shining and just making everything look gorgeous. That would be the only thing that I would say maybe after school and everything, you do it twice a year. Because this is, I would guess that you're getting a little bit of light right here. It's like almost like a dip down, right? Because your muscles are a little bit thicker here.
Right.
So for men, I find if men, it's the opposite of what people think. Men typically will come in and think, I just need a little bit. I don't want to be frozen. I don't want to have like the aesthetic frozen look. But men, in my opinion, I think look better with pretty much no movement because your muscles are so thick and strong. So if you do just a light movement, you can get, folds in places where it actually looks less natural than just having no movement at all. So you want just a little bit of a lift out here. Mm-hmm. So you do have a little bit where your tail goes down just a bit, and go ahead and smile. It's really kind of hard to see, but you get a contraction right here with that lateral orbicularis. So just putting a little bit right here will just release it enough that when these depressor muscles get released, you don't have this. So this is what can happen if you release the inside and you don't release the outside. I mean, that's a completely different look than everything going up together. But lucky for you, above that line, you don't really have much movement. Go ahead and raise up. Yeah, you really don't have, a tiny bit. You're a little bit stronger. Mm-hmm. Do you think your right side is your dominant side?
Yeah.
Because sometimes it's your weaker side and you're compensating. Mm-hmm. Because at rest you do hold your brow a little bit higher, and then when you raise up, you can raise up a little bit higher on that side. So if you can, leaving some area here not treated so that you can pull from there is going to be important. Men, Dysport, I like, and then a fair amount of units, because trying to do a female dose of just, 15 and 20 usually is not going to work. Now, someone that's a little bit younger, you're going to get more out of it. But all right, you ready?
Ready.
Let's mark you up here.
I was thinking 60, but
let's go through and see. So this is interesting because for you, what my focus is, you don't have a ton of movement. Mm-hmm. It's more just continuing this nice preventative move that you have going on. But we need to weaken out these muscles right here. Especially this one feels a little bit thicker. So go ahead and give me a nice, good frown. Yeah, and you can even see when you frown, that's a thicker muscle right there. So that's what I'm going to be focusing on, which is interesting because you have a little bit of a dip right there, but not much. So if anything, I'm going to do a little bit more right through there and see if we can just get that muscle to thin out. Then frown again for me. So it's interesting, you don't push down at all. You'll notice there's no line across here. So he just has the corrugators coming in. Go ahead and relax. So if his procerus was pushing down, that's where you get that line right there. I don't know if you can see that, but you don't do that at all. So if anything, I might put a little dot right there, but there's no point in wasting valuable Botox in the middle when that's not where he's pushing or pulling from. And then we're going to do a little bit over here. Okay, so raise up for me. So we're gonna start really light at that first line and just do little drops of 1. So wherever the muscle's thicker is where we're gonna do a little bit heavier. But for a man, and women too really, you want to spread thin and wide. Otherwise, the areas that you don't touch are going to get thicker and they're going to get a line there. So the worst thing you want to do is create a new line just because you're distracted and paying attention to that line. Smile for me really big. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like you need that much on. I would only do 6 and 6. Like, why waste units on either side? Because you don't have any lines coming down here at all. And I think if anything, once we release this so the eyebrow comes up, they'll get rid of those lines too. I'd probably do 24 here and like 28 up there. So a little bit heavier on that side where it's thicker. And then we'll just spread it nice and evenly. I think that'd be perfect. That is so exciting. It's a long time coming.
Mm-hmm.
Did your mom and dad ever do any more treatments?
They did
were
not.
They're like, eh.
My dad's like, oh, I just need more. I'm like,
Lasers, I don't know.
Where does she go?
No, what city are you closest to? Like, is it just right in the state, like, boundaries?
Yeah, like, I'm not too far.
So much. Because I feel like so many people have moved over there.
It reminds me of Salt Lake City.
How so?
Just like, I don't know, like the cleanliness, the
Oh, really?
architecture's kind of similar.
Okay, raise up as hard as you can for me. Okay, relax. A little bit of this top line here that's wanting to pull. Perfect. Gorgeous. You look so much better.
Thank you. I will in about 2 weeks.